Did you know that you don't always need to build a formula when adding, subtracting and multiplying values? You can in fact use the paste special command to increase and decrease values by fixed amounts or percentages. Take the example here for instance. We have a price list, but in column C we need to increase the prices by 2.5%. Now typically you might use a formula to do this. So let's first take a look at the long-winded method. You'd click in cell D4 and type equals C4 times, that's asterisk for multiplication, 1.025 and then press enter. So that gives us £4.61. Next, copy the formula down the column by double-clicking the fill handle. Now we need to convert those formulas to values. We can do that using the paste special command. Right-click the selection and click copy. Right-click again and select values. Finally, we can move the selection by dragging and dropping it into column C, and then click OK to confirm that you want to replace the original cells. Now, you've got to admit that was quite long-winded. So let me click undo to get back to where we were originally. If I click above the price heading in cell C2 and type 1.025 and press enter, this represents the value that I need to multiply the prices by in order to get my 2.5% increase. Now I can copy the 1.025 and then select the prices that I want to increase and right-click on the selection. Then select Paste Special to display the Paste Special dialog box. In the operation group, notice you can add, subtract, multiply and divide selected values. So select multiply because we're going to multiply the selected values by the value we just copied. I'll also select values so that I don't lose my currency format in the pasted cells, and finally click OK. There, you've got to admit that was much quicker. We didn't need to build a formula and we didn't need to move the data around. I'll also delete the 1.025 value as I don't need it to display. So this method, using the paste special command, allows you to add, subtract, divide and multiply by selected values. Oh, and incidentally, you'll see that I kept the original values on a separate worksheet, so I can compare last year's prices with this year's prices. Don't forget, next time you need to adjust values in a range of cells, use paste special. Use a formula without building a formula. A breeze.